Inhale, bend the knees. Arms come up and overhead. Extension. Exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale again. Hips lean forward, you lean back. Exhale, hands to prayer. You should feel your core turn on. Bend your knees. Glide your hips. Extension. Exhale, drop it down, standing forward bend. Inhale, lean onto the right leg. Extend the left leg up. Stay on your fingertips. If the hamstrings are tight, extend the spine up a little bit. If your hamstrings will let you, draw the torso in. Make sure that the base leg is not rolling in, and we want that leg actually rolling out. Now lift the top leg, breathe. Drop that leg down, switch sides. Inhale, bend and extend. Either dive the torso in if the hamstrings will let you, or extend it out if they're feeling a little tight. If you're feeling pressure behind the knee, that leg is collapsing inward. We want to avoid that. And exhale, lower the leg down. Bend your knees, roll it up, extension. Exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale, back into extension. Exhale, drop it down, standing forward bend. Bend your knees, inhale, and now exhale, jump back and down immediately. We're gonna skip plank altogether. Chaturanga Dandasana, lower it to the floor, uncurl the toes. Root the tops of the feet, nice deep breath in. Exhale, roll it up and stack the body. Drop your shoulders, fingertips press down into the ground. Elbows turn in, chest pulls out. Nice deep breath in. Lift your sternum, nice deep breath out. Exhale, roll it down, curl the toes under, nice deep breath in. Exhale, press up into plank. Inhale, roll up and into side plank. Choose one side. Inhale, lift the heels, stack, stagger, or take a knee. Exhale. Nice deep breath in. Hand to the ground, roll it all the way down. Pause in Chaturanga, catch yourself. Drop it to the floor. Nice deep breath in, long legs, pubis bone down. Exhale again. Pull the belly up, scrape the nose across the ground. Roll it up, really pull the shoulders down. Do not lock the arms. Now pull back on the hands as the sternum pushes out. Breathe. Fill your lungs, fill your chest, stretch your belly. Nice deep breath in. Roll it down, exhale, inhale, curl the toes under. Exhale, no wet noodle. Feel free to use your knees up. And now side plank on the opposite side. Stack, stagger, or take a knee. Bottom arm rotates out. Really honor that shoulder setup. Find a focal point. Inhale, down slow, exhale, nice and slow. Catch yourself, drop it down. Inhale, long legs. Exhale, roll it up, Chaturanga. Remember, we're not pushing and locking. We're pulling forward, especially to help turn on those triceps. Inhale, exhale, lower down. Bend the knees. Grab for the tops of the feet or ankles and gently press the legs down, trying to keep the knees pointing back. Inhale, release the legs, hands under the shoulders, up through the knees or balls of the feet, downward facing dog, exhale. Bend and straighten the legs. Try to keep the hands nice and wide. Lift through the belly deeply. Inhale, lift the lift the right leg. Open the hip. Try not to spin on the bottom leg and really sit into the heel. Square the hip down. Try to keep the foot high. Inhale, come high to the ball of the base foot, strike it forward, runner's lunge. Now drop the back heel flat. Using your core, roll it up. Back arm opens up, warrior two. Without pushing the chest forward, feel the upper back engage and reach wall to wall. Now full rotation out over your front fingertips. Back arm rotates up. Rotate from the shoulder, not just from the wrist. Now either front forearm to the thigh, back arm comes up, or I'm going to go all the way down to the block or floor. Keep rotating my arm internally or towards the ear. And as you stretch, heel the fingertips. Try not to push the belly out. Draw the belly in and lean back as your hip leans forward. Now I have this really great hip stretch. Lateral angle. Exhale, roll the top arm down. Rotate to the opposite side and step back into downward facing dog. Inhale. Left leg comes up and open. Try not to lean into either shoulder. Sit into the bottom heel, get into the calf. Exhale, square the hip down. Breathe. Inhale, step it forward, runner's lunge. Now back heel flat, roll it up, warrior two. Use your core to stack. Strong stride, we're engaging the legs together rather than sinking to the floor. Open the chest, drop the shoulders, and keep the core nice and strong. Now rotate from the shoulder, back arm turns up, front forearm to the thigh, modified lateral angle. My belly stays strong, my glutes stay engaged underneath me. Or I'm gonna go to my block or to the floor. Now I'm leaning back. Here now the stretches as I'm keeping my glutes rooted down. Top arm is to the sky or I'm rotating it into the ear. Arm to the ear, now it's one big stretch. Heel to fingertips. Roll the top arm down, step it back, plank. Nice deep breath in, down slow, pause, drop it to the floor, uncurl the toes, deep breath in. Exhale, root the pubic bone, roll it up. Remember, we're not pushing up for height, pulling back on the arms, we want openness. Exhale, pulling back through the tailbone. Think about your hands staying glued. Swiggle your hips back, devotional or child's pose. Widen the knees and sink to the space between the legs. Chin or forehead to the floor. Inhale, press forward, plank. While holding in your plank, either drop the left knee or stay on the ball of the left foot 5 times, knee in and out. Breathing calmly. Pick the hips up subtly each time. Now same thing with the opposite side. Drop a knee or ball of the foot. Downward facing dog. Keep with your breath. Squat and straighten the legs. Remember, we're not collapsing the shoulders, we're broadening in the upper back. Roll it forward into plank, back into side plank. Inhale, take your top foot, step it back, Lift through the hips, press the bottom arch of the foot, and now roll your top arm alongside the ear, opening the front of the body. Exhale, roll it back into plank. Inhale, roll it open. Take your time. Take your time. I'm on a slippery floor here. Exhale down slow all the way. Drop it. Nice deep breath in. Exhale again. We're stacking as we lift. Elbows in and down. Pull back on the hands. Exhale, pull back. Again, wiggle the hips back. Nestle between the legs. Long, deep breathing. Inhale, rise up into tabletop. Belly is strong, rib cage is strong. Fold to the elbows forward, palms flat. Slide your right leg out. Close the hip down, foot is flexed. Pick up through the rib cage. Now slide your opposite arm forward or to T without rolling the front arm in. Exhale, lower the limbs down. Inhale, opposite leg comes back. Big toe can be on the floor. No need to go any higher than hip height. Pick up through the belly. Fold to the bottom, arm rolls out. Arm either slides alongside the ear or T. Where can I keep my back from rounding? Exhale down. Curl the toes under, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward, bend the knees, step up or walk into a seated position. Legs extend out in front. Now if you have tighter hamstrings, bend up the knees or stick blocks under the legs. Otherwise, feet are about hips distance. Inhale, arms shoot up overhead. Exhale, pulling the belly in, bringing ourselves forward. The goal is not to round. If you're tipping backwards in your pelvis, you either need to 1, bend your knees, or 2, get up on something. Feel free to grab for the ankles or feet or even use a strap. Nice deep breath in and nice deep breath out. Roll it up, and let's bring it all the way onto our back. Knees into your chest. Give yourself that nice hug. Legs extend up overhead. Feet are flexed. Back body is broad. Arms are either at your sides, arms are the sky, or arms are overhead. Keep that front rib down, so it's going to be a good core challenge for control. Inhale, lower your right leg down. Try to keep that left leg in place. Exhale, bring it back up. All the while, I'm trying to keep my lower back, that nice small little curve, without the back coming up and then down again. So let's just find a pace. Inhale, and exhale back up. I don't care if you're dropping 45 degrees or you're going all the way down. If your hamstrings are tight, just lock out the knee, meaning it's not going to move. Freeze it, and then lift and lower. Inhale to lower, breathe wide into your lungs. Exhale to lift. If you're getting that pulling in your groin, internally rotate that leg from the hip, and that will give you a little bit more to work with. Now hands behind the head, hand over hand. Lift the head and shoulders, pull the elbows wide, chin is gently in. Inhale, lower one leg down, exhale, lift. Keep that lower back slightly lifted. Four more each way. Feel free, drop the head if you need to. Remember, my core is keeping my head and shoulders lifted. It's not my neck straining. Last set. Slowly lower both legs. Control it, control it, control it. Legs drop down. Full body stretch. Point your toes. Arc your back. Lower the arms down, bend your knees, feet are a comfortable hips distance, no closer. So if you touch your heels with your fingertips, walk them out a little farther. That way that sacrum has room. Feel all four corners of your feet on the ground. Exhale, drop the lower back and roll it up. Chin slides to the chest, bridge pose, roll the shoulders under, grab a strap, interlace your fingers or grab the edges of the mat. As you push the arms down, press your pubic bone up, draw your knees slightly in. You should feel the glutes turn on. We are never pulling our arms to our heels, which is going to straighten out the neck or flatten out the neck, and we don't want that. Big breath into the ribs. Now either stay where you are. We're going to throw in a little bit of fun here. Release your hands to come above your shoulders and press yourself up into a little bit of an up bow. Again, otherwise stay in bridge. Exhale, lower down, knees into the chest. Legs up to the sky, legs in towards you, let the hips lift, kind of a reverse or Urdhva Paschimottanasana, upward facing forward bend. Drop it into happy baby, feet to the ankles or feet, or even behind the knees, latch with the elbow. And just kind of alternate pressing the thighs down, moving the opposite leg. Wiggle into the space of your hips. We typically don't just fall there automatically. And now lengthen your lower back as you press your thighs towards the floor. Find a place with your heels that works best for your body tonight. Breathe. Exhale, bring the bottoms of the feet together in any way that you can. Lift your head and shoulders. Think nose to toes, toes to nose, just like a little baby would. And then lower the head down. Drop your legs into recline bound angle. Arms come overhead. Let your back arc. Breathe here. Slowly slide the legs out, one to each corner of the mat. Let's just take a few breaths here. Set an intention for the day or for your evening. Find 5 things that you can be grateful for right now, today. slowly start to bring the body back to life. And welcome yourself into a great day ahead. Namaste.